Welcome to 13 News Now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for 13 News Now. I'm Macko. Aaron Noon has the night off. We're coming to you live every weeknight at 9 p.m. from the digital desk here at the WOWK TV studios in Charleston, West Virginia. And now, here are tonight's top stories. Happening right now, the intersection of McCorkle Avenue and Corridor G in Charleston remains closed following a deadly crash this evening. The multi-vehicle crash happened at around 7 o'clock. At least one person was killed and several others were injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. The intersection remains closed while crash reconstructionists conduct their investigation. Drivers are being asked to avoid the area. Well, tonight, Charleston restaurants are serving outside on Capitol Street and Hale Street. Mayor Amy Goodwin has closed the streets every weekend to allow for more outdoor dining. Now, this weekend, she expanded the hours, but also threatened to close it all down if people don't follow social distancing guidelines. 13 News reporter Cassidy Wood has the story.
I love my friends on here. It's great. It really is.
This is actually my first time down here, so I texted Chelsea and asked her if she wanted to come with me.
I have multiple friends and they were like, you have to do it, like it's great. Like we went down here the other night and it was just like good vibes, like a lot of people.
Dozens of customers coming to Capitol Street and Hale Street enjoying extra outdoor dining set up by the city and its restaurants.
Receipts for those restaurants going back to 80–90% where they were pre-COVID.
Mayor Amy Goodwin says this has generally been a very good thing for businesses downtown. Some have even said it should become a permanent pedestrian mall. But now, a few weeks in, and there are concerns. Goodwin says the city has been receiving some tips that some people are not social distancing.
That's not the intention of outdoor dining. I want you downtown. I want you eating, but I need to have you in a socially distant manner.
She says this weekend is acting as a make or break weekend.
We're going to take a really hard look this weekend to see that it's working not just for revenues, but for the safety of all of our residents.
I'm a veteran of these streets.
Ensuring the safety of residents like John Lukens.
Every day is a precious day, and I try not to waste it. So I think maybe I'll have a beer.
And Eden and Chelsea.
It's really nice to be able to sit outside, especially with everything going on.
I mean, other big cities, close down their streets and it brings more people, and I think it's a great idea, especially during this time.
In Charleston, Cassidy Wood, 13 News, working for you.
Mayor Goodwin also decided to extend the Kanawha Boulevard Street closure. The boulevard will be closed every Sunday for the month of August. Well, West Virginia's death toll from the pandemic rose to 116 today, with the death of a 98-year-old Raleigh County man. State officials say nearly 6,600 active cases are being reported as the two-week-long rise in new infections continue. In fact, there were 220 new cases today. Well, meanwhile, an outbreak at a Mercer County nursing home has become a focal point in the 2020 political campaign for governor. Princeton Healthcare Center officials say they requested testing assistance from the state after an employee tested positive for COVID-19 in late June. Now, Princeton Healthcare says it had 42 positive cases since March, but not all are still active. Now, the candidates for governor are weighing in as one of the Princeton cases was traced to visitors who came to Mercer County from Myrtle Beach.
But from my standpoint, it is just as simple as mud, and that's all there is to it. If we have one person in a nursing home test positive, we need to be running to that nursing home.
After the governor came out and said that, he always runs to the fire, we learned that, and specifically referenced that instance in Princeton, and then we learned that he didn't at all, that the fire had been going on for quite some time before it actually got his attention.
West Virginia's Secretary of Health and Human Resources, Bill Crouch, says that all patients and staff members at that facility in Mercer County were tested by July 23rd, again retested on the 28th. Now, Secretary Crouch says the accusations are from people playing politics. Well, if you're watching this from a bar in Ohio, Governor Mike DeWine has issued an executive order limiting alcohol sales in bars and restaurants to help slow the spread of COVID-19. The Republican governor's order bans alcohol sales after 10 p.m. and the consumption of any drinks purchased before then by 11 p.m. The order, which takes effect tonight in about 55 minutes, also raises to 3 the number of alcoholic drinks that can be bought per takeout meal. The number of positive coronavirus tests in Kentucky has increased again, driving the total number of cases in the state to more than 30,000. However, Governor Andy Beshear said that the percentage of tests coming back positive declined again. Beshear says the closely watched positivity rate fell for a third straight day today to 5.43%. Again, 5.43%. Now, 4 new deaths were reported today, bringing the total number of Kentuckians who have died from the virus to 735. The Kanawha County Sheriff's Office is investigating a case of vandalism over at Sissonville Middle School. Authorities say that vandals drove all over the football field last night, leaving it unplayable as the football season nears. The school's principal says they will do their best to continue on with football, but they'll have to use other athletic facilities nearby for practice.
They don't have the means or the resources to get to and from practices later in the evening. So by us not being able to have practice immediately after school puts a lot of those kids that are the most at risk and most vulnerable out. It takes away opportunities from them.
The sheriff's office asks anyone with information about this crime to contact them. Well, the nation's big 3 automakers are releasing their second quarter income statements, and the news isn't good. For example, GM lost more than $850 million, but West Virginia auto dealers are not doing as badly as some would think. The Thornhill GM Superstore in Chapmanville has actually seen a boost in sales. The challenge right now isn't having enough customers, it's having enough cars and trucks for those customers.
A lot of issues on production, run 2 shifts instead of 3. We have cars. Our biggest issue now is logistics, the shipping of automobiles, trains, and trucks and everything.
Wally Thornhill says virtual sales have increased by 10% since the pandemic started, but he says customers still want to come by, check out the car in person before making a purchase. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it, Joe? Right now, we're going to check out the top trending stories. We'll get to Joe in just a second. Got ahead of myself there. You can find these top trending stories on WOWKTV.com at this hour. Severe storms possible Saturday. Joe's going to tell us about those in just a second here. Again, the next story, the deadly crash closes McCorkle Avenue. We talked about that at the top of the show. At least 1 person killed in that wreck. Also, West Virginia sets one-day record 220 COVID-19 cases. You can find these stories and more over at WOWKTV.com. Now to Joe. We had a much nicer day than yesterday when people were dealing with heavy rain and flash flooding in some areas. So how is the weekend shaping up? Now let's check in with meteorologist Joe Fitzwater. He's in the weather lab. Joe, been wanting to talk to you for a while now. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going all right. How's things going with you?
Good, real good.
Yeah, glad to hear it. Yeah, the good news is today we did get kind of a nice reprieve from some of the heavy rain and wild weather that we saw yesterday. But now we're looking ahead to tomorrow for the risk for more wild weather. In fact, we're taking a look at the risk for some severe weather. Let's take a look at our severe weather outlook for Saturday. And you can see that we're at a level 2 out of 5 here for severe weather. So that's going to be something we're going to keep an eye on. And this is going to be for the afternoon, mainly the mid to late parts of the afternoon here, folks. And I want to emphasize there's not going to be widespread severe weather tomorrow. So not everybody is going to see this severe weather as we head into the afternoon. But some of us will, a few of us will. And some of those storms could be on the severe side. We're looking at the risk for some high winds. We're looking at the risk for some locally heavy rainfall, especially over the areas that saw the heaviest rain yesterday. So areas like central West Virginia, over there toward parts of southern Ohio, back toward Jackson, Ohio, for example, where we did see 2 to 4 inches of rain. Those areas, the flash flood guidance, the amount of water that it takes to cause high water, the amount of water that it takes much lower because the ground is so saturated. Could see some small to large hail as well. And guys, I can't rule out the risk for at least a weak tornado tomorrow as well, because we're going to have a warm front that's going to be lifting north across the region. So here is that front right now, and I kind of drew on here. We have an arrow here. This is showing the warm front lifting up to the north and east overnight tonight. So this warm front will move north. So will this area of low pressure. And so we're going to be left with a very moist air mass down from the Gulf of Mexico. So that is our setup for tomorrow. That's going to be the setup for the risk for some strong storms. As we take a look at Predictor, Let's go through the remainder of this evening. I think most of us are going to be dry. We could see a brief shower or two during the overnight into the morning hours of your Saturday. But notice here at 8, 9 o'clock, there's not a lot going on here. Could see a little bit of patchy fog as we're waking up Saturday, but that's going to be about it. But let's take a look here by the afternoon on Saturday. And here we go. Those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of these could be strong to severe. And I'll probably be in work early tomorrow just to kind of keep a close eye on this here with our Viper real-time radar to keep you guys informed. I think if you're going to be planning on being outside, I don't think you have to cancel the plans, but I definitely would have the umbrella, and I would have a way of getting those watches and warnings delivered to you. Maybe that's with a weather radio, maybe that's with our Storm Tracker 13 app, maybe it's even a different app. Just whatever you're most comfortable with. I personally do use the Storm Tracker 13 app. I like to use it when I go out hiking. I just have always found it to be the easiest to use. But again, whatever you're most comfortable with, go ahead and find a way to get those watches and warnings delivered to you. That way, if a storm is heading your way, you can kind of have that time to figure out your plan, maybe seek cover if needed. And again, we're looking at a few scattered, strong to severe thunderstorms during the mid to late parts of the afternoon. As we head toward 10, 11 o'clock, we lose the energy from the sun, things calm down, and then take a look. By Sunday, we're looking just fine with a few isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms. So that's kind of what we're looking at here as we look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to be seeing a good chance for storms here on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is just all isolated chances for storms, very garden variety with highs in the mid-80s. And then, Rob, I think this is the part you're going to be most looking forward to. We're going to drop the humidity values and temperatures dropping back into the low to mid-80s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I think that's going to be something that a lot of us are going to be very excited to see here as we head toward next week.
That'll feel so great. I can't wait for that lower humidity and temperatures back in the low 80s.
It's felt like a sauna for about 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, like you said, what'd you say? You're wearing it or something?
Yeah,
wearing
air
the weather,
you can wear. That's
earlier?
what I call it.
Okay. All right, Joe, thanks. We'll talk to you later. Well, that's going to do it for 13 News Now. Make sure to keep up to date with everything breaking, local, and trending over at WOWKTV.com and our 13 News mobile app. And be sure to tune in tonight, 13 News at 11 with myself, Joe, and Anna Cerullo. Have a great evening.